All right, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like it's about that time. Are we ready to start the comedy show yet?
Yeah!
What is this, the fucking DMV? Why is everybody so mad at me? What's going on? I'm trying to make you happy. You just spent days inside, staring at the wall if you had no power. You just found the coolest thing happening on a Monday night in Maui. Make some noise if you're ready for some comedy. Thank you. You better say please and thank you. We're about to give you something. Welcome. This green light above my head is uncontrollable. I can't turn it off. All the comedians will have a greenish hue tonight. Welcome to the Comedy Simulator. Happy early St. Patrick's Day. I can tell that you guys are in recessive mode. You guys are ready for tomorrow. You're holding on to it for tomorrow. Don't do that. We want some of that tonight. Give us some of your energy tonight. Whose first time is it here at the Comedy Simulator? Welcome first timers. Welcome first timers. First time at the Comedy Simulator. Welcome. It's called the Comedy Simulator because this is not a legitimate comedy show. This is a simulated comedy experience. What does that mean? You're not a real audience. We're not real comedians. What does that mean? Nobody's charging you money, so lower your expectations. That's what this all means, friends. This is a comedy open mic that we're putting lipstick on the pig and making it way prettier than it is. We're doing our best. Some of us are going to be fantastic tonight. Some of us are going to suck. It's part of the show. We make it all fun. That's what we're here for. Now, you're in luck tonight. Tonight's theme, we do a theme every week. Last week it was, what was last week?
Crowd work.
It was crowd work. Thank you. That's right. Sometimes we do heckle night, not tonight. Tonight's theme is type 5. Now in comedy, it's important for comedians to have a type 5-minute set that they can pull out of their back pocket to try to get bookings, to try to impress agents, to try to impress fellow other comedians. To have type 5-minute pen in your back pocket shows that you're a professional in the business. Tonight you're going to be getting the tightest 5 minutes from each comedian who has experience. Some of these comedians don't have any experience and none of their minutes are tight, and they're going to do their best to fake it. And then we'll collectively figure out who they are and we'll yell out their names at the end. No, I'm joking. This isn't a public shame show. Audience member of the night normally gets free hot sauce, but our sponsor this month is the Grateful Dough Pizza Company over at the food court right across from Costco. Dough imported from Italy. This guy means business. He makes real deal Holyfield pizza. If you guys want to go get some flame cooked pizza, be the best audience member tonight, you'll get a freebie. Otherwise, you can see him across from Costco. That's the Grateful Dough. Comedian tonight, you'll be splitting the tips with me. If somebody is especially bad, we can force them to wear the bomb beanie. You know when you suck at comedy, you bomb? This is a little beanie that looks like a bomb. It's adorable. If somebody's that bad, they have to wear this beanie. Don't make fun of them. Buy them a drink. Follow their Instagram. Be a part of why they take off the beanie, not why they wear it. All right. I believe I've discussed all the rules. Are we ready to begin the show? I'll start with an opening set and then I'll pass it off and get it going. You guys ready?
Yeah!
All right. Begin simulation. Now, before I do my type 5, do you want my clean type 5?
No.
Or do you want my risque type 5?
Risque.
Risque, okay, just remember we all asked for that. All right, I'll start. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Chino, for those of you that do not know me. And I live a very confusing life because of that. You don't understand, Chino is a Spanish word. It means Chinese. And I'm neither. It's very confusing, I know. I do my best. My last name, LaForge, sounds exotic, right? Sounds like LaForge. It's French. It means Smith. It's not exotic. I'm a fraud. I'm a LaForge. I'm a fraud. That's what I am. It's in my name. I've had problems all my life because of who I am. My dad thought I was going to be an athlete when he saw the size of me being born. And eventually he's like, son, what do you want to do? Look at you. You're so huge. Do you want to throw? Do you want to kick? Do you want to punch? I was like, I want to sing. He's like, no. No bigger bummer to a coach dad than a theater kid, right? They don't go hand in hand. But also, my dad thought I was gay my entire life. And I'm not. It was very confusing. It was very confusing for me. I mean, I did give him a couple of false flags. Like the time when I was 5 and I found out I didn't have a gag reflex. All right, relax. It wasn't Boy Scouts, you weirdos. I was at a barbecue with a bunch of other kids. We all had big stick popsicles. You remember those giant choking hazards from the 90s? They don't sell you anymore because they used to kill kids. Me and a bunch of kids had these, and like I said, I had a coach dad, very competitive kid. One kid was like, hey, let's see who can fit the most popsicle in their mouth. I'm like, I'm gonna win this because I'm a competitor, right? First kid goes up, barely even tries. I'm like, oh, I'm beating him. The second kid tried harder, gagged himself. I'm like, oh, easy money, right? I knew I was gonna win this popsicle eating competition because I took the winner's pose. 2 hands, right? I meant business. And I took that popsicle all the way down to the joke on the stick. Where was Epstein when I was a kid, right? I'm just saying. You think I'd still do a cop? No. Everyone was super impressed. All the other kids, and just me and a bunch of other kids. Everyone was like, whoa, that was so cool. And I was like, thanks, right? I'm a winner, I'm so proud. The kid's like, you should show your dad. I'm like, totally. My dad would be so proud. He was so proud of his little winner. I'm like, hey dad, check this out. He's like, what, son? I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, shit, son. Son, don't ever do that again. Especially not on my work barbecue. What are you doing? I gotta work with these people. There's a lot of people out there that say being gay is a choice, but I think they're bisexual. Because they're obviously making some kind of choice, right? I don't know. If being gay was a choice, then they gotta be doing comedy? Not with this kind of talent. I'd be in Happy Valley making the real money. You think I need you? You think I need this degradation? I'm getting metaphorically spit in the face for free when I could be getting literally spit in the face for cash, right? What am I doing? Hey, you asked for risque. I don't know what you thought was coming. I don't know what you thought was coming. Here's the thing. When we were kids, we used to play this stupid game. For $1 million. Would you suck a dick? Like, the dumbest game, right? Would you suck a dick for $1 million? Like, no, dude, no way. No way, not in the 90s economy, right? We're doing good in the 90s. But like today's economy, for $1 million, I'm like, is that cash? Or is that cashier's checks? Am I getting taxed? Or is it like suitcase? Because I'm thinking about it. Who here wouldn't for $1 million? All right, let me propose this to you. I don't want to judge you. I just want to say, $1 million is enough to buy a new mouth and pay everybody here to shut the fuck up. That's a lot of money. Just have some left over. You might want to reconsider. Yeah, you were the only one raising your hand. Well, hey, welcome to 2026, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Steady diet. That's what we're on to. You guys ready for the next comic? You guys ready to get going?
Hey, I do it.
Coming to the stage. Sometimes host the mic across the street. Give it up for Miss Afra.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Chino. Give it up for Chino. And make sure that Hi, everyone.
That's crazy.
Well, you've already given consent, okay? If you want to shout out your safe word now, it would be the time. No? Nobody has a safe word? My kind of crowd. Coconut? Okay. Wait, was that pineapple? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot already. Oh, kumquat. You know, that's the type of fruit I am. I'm a kumquat a lot. But this isn't crowded. Excuse me. So in honor of the tight fives tonight and the recent storms, I'm gonna give a wet 5-ish. Yeah, it's a little loose, it's a little messy. But that's what we deal with in nature, folks. That's right. So I'm gonna be in a little burlesque show this weekend. And I was at Home Depot doing repairs on my downspouts. And I was looking at all the names thinking, wow, these would make great burlesque names, like gutter screws. Yeah, or Henry's wet patch. No? Maybe the spout receptacle? No, okay. Do you guys prefer sports, injury burlesque names like titanium rod, pins and screws? Pins and screws? Maybe if I was like, pins and screws. Or maybe like kidnapper burlesque names. kidnapper's favorite shoe is?
You know what?
White Vans. That's right. So, kidnapper burlesque names would be like Carry Offable, you know? Or like Flexi Chunkful, or Corey Dorable. No, maybe not. My burlesque name is Me So Ginger because I'm a redhead, and that means I'm extra crazy. Huh. Yes, self-admitting. I'm not looking at you at all, Ivan.
No.
I'm crazy, but I realized recently that it has to do with fight or flight, and I have a really hard time differentiating between the two, and I get stuck in them quite often. So, to heal my soul, I realized how to solve fights, and this is so fun, guys. Okay. If you're in a fight with Joanne or whoever, and you want to heal it, you say, I would like to get you a piece of pie and shove it in your face hole. And they're like, wait, what? Are you sure about that? And you're like, yes, I would like to violently feed you a dessert in order to feel better about the situation. And they're like, wait, are you sure about that? And I'm like, do you like pie? Do you like pie? Do you like licking it off your lips? You guys cannot. Everybody likes pie. I know there's no French silk out here, people, but we can eat coconut or banana or key lime even. I'm sorry. I'm not actually. Thank you for understanding. Pie. Golly. Oh, and the other thing they could do in lieu of eating pie is clean up my dog feces. That's right. Yeah, way better, right? Makes the pie look totally freaking accessible. Okay, so I'm a crazy person. And going into the trans thing, or I'm sorry, gay stuff, are you timing me right now?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So I realized recently that it is not a choice because I love men's straightforwardness. And that has nothing to do with their themselves. I just love the straightforwardness of it. But I also realized that I'm like, maybe I've just not been exposed to the gambit. And I was thinking, wouldn't it have been cool back in the day if at church they were like, this is a father-mother God, they would have just referred to them as they, them. That's right. God, they, them. Yeah, it would be a lot more acceptable, right? Come on, this is freaking genius right here. It would be a lot more acceptable to everyone, okay? And I love trans people because anybody that walks a mile in a man and a woman's shoes, you got something to learn from. You know what I mean? And I also love boobs and dicks. And I love boobs and then like getting to still have any dick I want if I buy it for her, him, they, them. I have a really hard time with pronouns, obviously. So I call everyone hottie because it's much easier and accessible. What do you think about that, hottie?
I like it.
Okay, good. One more joke. I'm dating a man who I affectionately call my trans man because he's so feminine. He's got long hair, and his body hair looks like it might have been grown by hormones. And he only weighs 10 pounds more than me, so I think I could take him in a fight. Like he flinches when I come at him. Who knew? I thought that was hot. Anyway, I might be a butch lesbian into a trans man. On that note, thank you.
Keep it up, Bravo, ladies and gentlemen. They weren't being open about their pronouns, so I gave them an open hand handshake. That's how that works. By the way, if you're worried about pronouns, if they're wearing a dick, it's big dog. Trust me, it works every time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the stage, this next big dog, give it up for John Paye.
What's up, you fuckers? What's up, Paye Bay? This is Big Dog. In case you didn't hear, I've never been called that before. It's like really empowering.
It is.
That's awesome. I love that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want to know what's black and white?
Me.
Israel and Palestine. You know what else is black and white? Me and my ex-girlfriend. Can you guess which one of us is black? It was her. Sure, she was black. We had a lot of differences, actually. Me and my ex-girlfriend. Being black and white was the least of it, actually. I think our biggest difference was cats versus dogs. I have a cat, she has a dog, and when we have sex at my place, my cat climbs up on top of the dresser and looks down at me and cuffs me. You've never had a cat look down on you with an up light, lighting up its head, shadow cast on the ceiling, thinking to itself, you call those back shots? It's worse at her place. It's worse at her place because she has a codependent relationship with her dog. She has this small little dog. It's like smelly, and it's always got grass and other weird seeds in its fur. And the problem is this dog thinks that it owns the bed and is on the pillow while we're having sex. And she refuses to let me kick the dog off the bed. She also refuses to open her eyes. She's a closed eyes during sex kind of girl. How about you? You close your eyes. See, that's a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. She closes her eyes and she like rubs the pillow and like pets her dog at the same time. And the dog's looking at me. The dog's on her shoulder like a parrot, looking at me, making eye contact. I'm like, this is the worst fucking threesome I've ever had. God damn, dude. It's fucked up I even called it a threesome. Yeah. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. First time I jerked off to a magazine. Normal transition. I grew up before we had like internet porn, right? Like it was out there, but like we didn't have a computer. But my dad had magazines in the closet, and I found them one time. I found these magazines, and they were hidden underneath a stack of other magazines: Sports Illustrated, Bikini Issue, Penthouse. Oh my God, that was the mother lode. It was. The problem is, my dad also kept something else right next to it, called Mace. 13-year-old John didn't know what Mace is. He's looking at these magazines and he sees a little jar that's got a pepper and a skull and crossbones on it, and I'm like, damn, that looks fucking cool. So I got a hard on and I pick up this fucking Mace. I want to smell it. I'm like, I want to know what this smells like, but I can't spray myself with Mace. So I cup it into my hand and I spray it. No. And I still sprayed it into my own face. And thank God nobody's home while I'm trying to jerk off in my dad's closet. Now the whole upstairs smells like fucking pepper spray. They found out. They were like, what were you doing in the closet, John? I was like, nothing. I swear I wasn't jerking off and macing myself. That's exactly what I did that day. Yeah, right? God damn. God damn. My dad moved the porno mags after that. He put them in the bathroom, which was cool. That's cool. And then I started jerking off in his bathroom because I was too scared to bring him into my room, right? Like, waiting for everybody to leave the house, and I go run upstairs, and I'm jerking off in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and I realized my dad probably jerks off on this toilet. And now here we are talking about my dad jerking off. Isn't that fucked up, guys? Where did this go? How did we get here? Oh my God, this guy doesn't want to look up because he's been there too. You look like a magazine kind of guy. Yeah, look around. It's okay. It's okay. Don't make eye contact. That makes it weirder. I understand. I understand. Got one more joke about jerking off for you guys. I was walking on the beach the other day. I was walking on the beach and this old man was vigorously just cranking. His back was flapping. It looked like a tortilla. It was all liver spotted. And as he turned around, and I'm making eye contact, I realized he's just flipping out. He's just shaking sand out of a towel, guys. It wasn't that bad. My name's John Kanye. Thank you very much.
John Kanye, ladies and gentlemen. Why are they in the same drawer? Hold on, let's explore this. Your dad only moved one thing, he kept the other thing in a reachable drawer for you? Why are they in the same drawer next to each other? Here we go. I'm sorry, I was deeply invested in memory lane that he was taking us through. Do you guys not get jokes? Do we all speak English here? What's going on here? Did somebody just dose you all with opium? What's going on? It's not one of those bars. Wake up. It's coming. You guys ready for more comedy? This is coming at you. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic come to stage. Give it for Mr. Eddie B.
Woo-hoo! We got a great crowd here tonight, and I will have to say, I love the comments that come in on the interweb. It's been fire. Last week was fire. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. Love this. love this. I got called a vegan Jesus. Yeah, and I'll take that stereotype because it's better than what I used to be, which was a born-again Christian. That's where you like watch porn and then you pray and you say and you ask for forgiveness. Okay, born-again Christian. You know, this is just amazing. This crowd is unbelievable. How was the deluge we had? We're all doing good. We survived. Target didn't. Oh, go! I would have to say that storm is right on target. Anyway, yeah. I'm trying to get off stores. I'm sorry. Oh man. But there was some crazy. I have seen waterfalls. So you know, you didn't have to drive to Honda to see waterfalls. You could just drive the Poly. The tunnel was totally flooded. It was like wild. I've never seen anything like it. It was like great time for mud wrestling. So I got a really dumb joke, and I'm going to try it. So why did the chemistry teacher get fired? He was trying to dilate his pupils. I don't know how you dilate students, but it sounds weird. So I'm just saying he was a weird guy. So he got fired. He's bifocal for acting. Yeah, I got some claps. I did have the clap one time. Anyway, how am I doing?
You're good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm keeping this, you know, it was tight 5 tonight, which is great. I haven't had a tight 5 since high school. And what I mean about that, I was, okay, I know, you guys, they're pulling back on me, I know. But what I'm saying is, it was prom night, she was tight, and I lasted 5. So, anyway, I'm Eddie D, you guys are awesome.
Take over Eddie D, ladies and gentlemen. You remember prom night? Holy shit, man. I need to take your memory boosters. I don't remember shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming next to the stage, a weekly haunt. We love him. I mean, I love him. You guys probably got mixed feelings about him. I don't know. Some of you might have dated him, you might feel differently. Ladies and gentlemen, give it Mr. Morgan.
If we dated, I apologize. I don't think so. What a great crowd we got and a fun night. Love this Monday night. I tell you what, it's good to be back here in Padilla. And this is my type 5.
We got Alexis going next, or after Rhonda, and then we got
They say
Dan going after Corky.
people will ask you questions based on the way you dress, which is why I know I sometimes actually often dress like a guy who has a lighter. I don't have one. And people get really mad. They're like, why are you walking around like that if you're not going to be carrying the proper equipment? Sorry, we don't have one. Let's see. What else? I had so much prepared. Don't like to fly. That's not good. Oh yeah. Bilge master. No, what have I been up to? Work. That's right. I give off. I came in my work clothes, and I know I give off the one check and one shave away from homeless vibe. And you have no idea. I mean, I agree. Homelessness is a big problem. You have no idea how many tents I walked past on the way here and was invited in. I'm like, no, I gotta get to open mic. And then, but I do look at my phone a lot, so I'm trying not to. It's like screens, everything's a screen lately. you can't get away from it. Even you put your phone away, it's like we're gonna go out to dinner and we're just gonna look at each other's eyes, the screen to the soul. And then like the waiter comes over and you're like, how about I can look at a menu, and you can't, it's gone. It's a screen now. You scan the code, now you're looking at your phone, and the waiter comes back. Do you know what you like? Well, I don't even know what this restaurant has. I'm on Discover right now. I have no idea. Let's see, what else do I got? St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I have a good joke about that. In my best Irish accent, I would say, no, before that, I meet a lot of people with accents here in Maui, and the other day, I wound up rear-ending a car, and this nice blonde lady gets out, and in an accent, she says, ram me in the ass, why don't you? And that's where the confusion started. So, yeah, but meanwhile, then I came to the bar, and there was a couple other ladies there. They were larger women. I'm not discriminatory, but I could over here, and I could tell they had an accent from somewhere in the UK, and I threw it out there. I said, oh, that's nice accents you ladies have. Are you from Scotland? And one of them says to me, it's Wales, idiot. And I said, oh, are you two Wales from Scotland? I don't remember anything after that. And then one more, I'll get out of here. Thank you. So the four nuns, right? The four nuns, they die in a tragic car accident.
What? It's for you.
And they're on their way to heaven. They're sitting in the golden stairway, and they get to St. Peter, who's there at the gate. And St. Peter says to the first nun, he says, sister, have you ever touched a penis before in your life? And she said, well, Father, I cannot tell a lie. I did once when I was a girl, my less directed ways. I touched a penis once with my pinky finger. And St. Peter says, well, okay, I guess you could say a Hail Mary and dip your pinky finger in the holy water and welcome to heaven, sister. The next sister comes up and he says, sister, I have just one question for you. Have you ever held a penis? And she says, Father, I cannot tell a lie. I did hold a penis one time. It was only for a short time, but I did hold a penis. And St. Peter says, well, go ahead and dip your hand in the holy water and say a couple of Hail Marys. And, hey, turn this shit off, motherfucker! Asshole!
It's gold on one.
Yeah, I know who it is. That's why I'm talking shit. So, anyway, this is a good joke, by the way. So, the second nun is there, and she says, okay, I did hold the penis. He says, okay, sister, put your hand in the holy water and say a couple Hail Marys, and you can go on into heaven. Then, before the third nun could come to St. Peter, the fourth nun pushes her out of the way, steps forward, and is ready to take the question. And St. Peter says, sister, you don't have to rush, you don't have to push your way through, what about that, girl, she was standing in front of you? You don't have to do that. And she says, well, Father, if I'm going to have to drink the holy water, I'm going to do it before that sister puts her ass in it. And I'll show myself out after that. Thank you. You guys are great. Hello.
Keep it over Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there's a couple of solid ones in there. Don't fucking act. That's a pretty good one. All right. Come back next to the stage. Where's she at? You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, she has her monthly show over at Parlay in Wailuku. If you come to this mic, you know her, you love her. Get over Miss Rhonda Lee Kid!
Keep it going for Chino LaForge. Okay. We're still early in the night. I think I'm like fourth up, so guess I'll take a deep breath. My name is Rhonda Lee Kitts. I had someone tell me tonight that they liked my outfit, and then I had another person tell me that I looked like Han Solo. In other news, I got 2 compliments tonight. Yeah, type 5. So there's these 4 nuns that get in a car. All my material's 4 nun material. No, I got dressed up for tonight. I like dressing nice. I did my makeup. I've heard men have mixed feelings about women wearing makeup. Right, ladies? Have you heard this? Yes. Yeah. Yes. You hear the guys that are like, oh, women wear too much makeup. Women wear so much makeup, it makes them look like a completely different person. But then guys wear hats. Ladies, have you ever seen a hot dude in a hat and he takes it off? It's like, who the fuck are you? I think I just like the hat. Guys don't like that joke as much as the ladies do. I've learned over time. Usually there's at least one guy in the crowd who takes it off and he's like to prove a point, takes the hat off. I'm like, you're proving a point. Just don't think it's the one you want to be proving. Another controversial take. I think it's harder to date as a woman than it is for men to date. Does anyone disagree with that? Okay. Yes. Men are not making eye contact right now. They're like, nope, we totally agree. Now, I've heard guys say like, oh, we have to pay for the bill. Sometimes we have to pick them up. And I would like to give everybody a different perspective. For a first date, put yourself in the lady's shoes. She has to sometimes get a new outfit, put on cute shoes, do her hair, do her makeup, to go out on a first date and then end up dead. Not cool, you know? It's like that old saying, men can't live. Can't live alone, yeah. You guys get it, you get it. It's a confusing time to date as a woman, very confusing. Because not only are we so hyper aware of our own safety, you know, we learn Krav Maga, we carry pepper spray, we never walk out alone to our car at night, we put the key in the middle finger. What the fuck does that do? That doesn't do anything. We got our little middle finger key thing ready to go. Always park under a street light. All these things to stay alive. And meanwhile, it's never been more popular than now to choke during sex. And it's just mixed signals, you know, are we coming or going? That's a really well-written joke when you think about it. If the option is coming or going, we're going. But yeah, when you think about it, I also, sometimes people are like, Rhonda, you're kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming. I'm not the fetish police. I like that idea, the idea of the fetish police. Bam! Drop the butt plug. I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you and you better not get aroused. The fetish police. What was I saying? Oh, I'm not shaming. Okay, whatever 2 consenting adults want to do with each other's clavicles, fine by me. No judgment. My issue is when I hear from friends and they'll tell me that a guy that they just started dating, maybe hooking up with for the first time, springs a finisher move on him out of nowhere. No nothing, no warning. And to me, that's just rude. Right, the guy springing a chokehold out of nowhere, I don't know, you could at least ask. Do you want to breathe a little less? I don't know. So ladies, I'm gonna leave you with this tip. The next time a guy tries to choke you during sex out of nowhere, no warning, just do this. Just pretend to die. If he keeps going, he's not the one for you. My name is Rhonda Lee Kitts. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Rhonda Lee Kitts, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about finishing moves on a Monday, that's Monday Night Rhonda. That's right. Don't love that. Also, shout out to Sandra Lynn, our #1 commenter on our YouTube show. Hey, thank you, Sandra. Appreciate you. We live stream the show every week on YouTube at Comedy Simulator. If you want to join us on weeks you're not here, you can talk shit from behind the screen like some of those assholes do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, next person coming to the stage has been kind enough to walk around with a tip bucket several times. She's been a comedy supporter for years and has gotten on stage once or twice. We're happy to have her back on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Alexis!
I know you guys think it's weird that I do that, but I think it's weird that you don't. I came on here to tell a joke, not taste Chino's microorganisms. I also work in healthcare, and I never kiss on the first date, so. I gotta look at menu. Okay, right, obviously. I wanted to say thank you so much to the comedians. I have a blast every single Monday coming here. It's the highlight of my whole week. It makes me so happy, and thank you, Paya Bay, for hosting us, of course. I've been wanting to come up for a while now, but I couldn't because I was wearing invisible braces. So it gave me a lift. And I found it really stupid.
It's gonna be a while. Yeah,
So I wasn't gonna go for it. And I was complaining to my friend that my teeth were hurting, and he was like, oh, I totally know what you mean. I had braces when I was a kid. I was like, what? You had braces when you were a kid? I thought you said your parents didn't love you. I'm like, bro, you don't get to brag about childhood trauma and say that your parents hated you if they spent $6,000 to fix your teeth. Man, my mom didn't get me braces. My mom didn't even want me when I came out at the hospital, guys, okay? Because I was a girl. We have it rough from the start, like straight up, but don't feel bad for me, at least, I don't think I need this. Like, at least I wasn't born in China, you know? When they dropped the baby girls off the bridge. Like, imagine. I realize I said it as if there was only one bridge, and I actually don't know. But what I do know is, personally, my technique would be a little bit different. I would go for the wash flips, like, oh! Oh shit, now I need my phone, because now I don't remember the rest. Nice. Nice. Almost there. Okay, yeah. So my mom, we're cool now. She actually came and saw me last year at, when we were at Story. She fucking hated it, guys. She was so mad at me for 2 hours after the show. She wouldn't talk to me. And it wasn't because of me. It was because of you. I actually wrote a song about it. Don't make me laugh. My mama don't like you, but she hates everyone. Yeah. It wasn't personal. Okay, so actually, I've been thinking lately, and I really wonder what it's like to have daddy issues. Because obviously you can't have daddy issues if you didn't have a daddy. For the rest of the girlies, I feel really bad. But also don't feel bad for me because I am a trust fund baby. Yeah. My parents trusted me to fund myself. A lot. They have so much trust. It's actually the reason why I can't date on Maui is because I make too much money. And I know that might have come out as a brag, but it's actually a dating disability. It's really hard out there, and I actually wanted to have a heart-to-heart with all the men in the audience. I think that instead of swiping right on Tinder, you guys should swipe up on Indeed. And that joke didn't land, and that's because a lot of you guys don't know what Indeed.com is. I'll tell you. Yeah. So, Indeed is a place where you could look for a job. That's a better job than what you could find on Craigslist. Okay? So, you have to upload what's called a resume. You kind of talk about what you did last year. And no, when you sold marijuana, that doesn't count. Okay? Cliff diving doesn't count as a skill. Speaking Pidgin, not a second language. No. Yeah. It's actually also hard. I get it. So the guys, I'm sorry, it's hard. You know, women are successful now. We don't need you. We want you, but we don't need you. But it's also hard for the girlies out there because since this Me Too movement, you can't suck dick for a job anymore. And I think it's gonna be hard for a lot of the girls out there because of that. Except the Maui girlies. Because the Maui girlies, they got manifestation. Dear universe, please bring me a man that has health care. Thank you guys, I'm Alexis.
Give it over Alexis, ladies and gentlemen. Why haven't you been getting it more often? You're funnier than half the comics here. Shit, that is a great job. Who's still sucking dicks for jobs? I thought that was like back in the Paya Inn days. Anyways. Oh, and some of our later standing locals are like, shit, Chino. Yeah, fuck him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come up next to the stage. One of my favorites of the open mic. I'll say it. I play favorites. I like some of you more than I like others. This is one of my favorites. Give it up for Mr. Shane Nelson.
Wow. Hello, everyone. Thank you. My name is Shane Nelson, and it's funny, the first tight five of the night comes from someone who doesn't do comedy. Right? And yes, I'm the person that told Rhonda she looks like Han Solo. During this last rainstorm, I rewatched every Star Wars. You all look like Han Solo to me now. I have a giant spider in my bathroom. Does anyone else here have a giant spider in my bathroom? Dude, it's huge and it's big and it's scary. It's up in the corner. It's in the same spot all the time. It's impacting how I take my showers. And it got to the point where I called up my dad, who lives in Minnesota. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, dude, I have a giant spider in my bathroom. And my dad said, well, you're 33 years old and I live in Minnesota, so you're on your own. I was like, Dad, I'm super scared, what do I do? And my dad said, here's my rule. If the spider has a web, I let it live. If it's a free-range spider, I kill it. I was like, got it. Kill the homeless ones. I'm sorry, houseless. That's right, a houseless spider joke right out the gate. I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 92. I'm 33 years old. And as a 90s baby, something that I always wanted growing up was an ant farm. Do you guys remember ant farms? Man, they were so cool. Like, all the cool kids had an ant farm, but my parents never let me get an ant farm. But now, I'm 33 years old. I have my own job. I have my own income. And guess what? I have an ant farm. It's free range. My house is full of ants. And it's become a problem. It got to the point where the other night, I was smoking weed on the couch, and I was watching the ants march on the wall, and I started to think, am I in danger? Like, at what point do I become in danger? How many ants until I'm in danger? So I Googled it. And this is true, if you Google this, there's a calculator online. You put in your height, you put in your weight, you put in your sex, how much you have sex, a lot. And it tells you how many ants it takes to be in danger. 250,000 ants could pick me up and carry me away. I am 20,000 ants away from disaster. I'm 20,000 ants away from waking up in a Gulliver-like situation, tied to my bed. Uh-oh. Imagine for a moment, imagine me tied to my bed, surrounded by an army of ants. And there's a little prince ant on my nose. The prince of the ants is on my nose, and he has a rapier, which is a type of sword. And he says to me, "Boy, yeah, that's the butler and John out on the counter. I built an army." You're probably wondering, Shane, how did you come up with your ant accent? Marijuana. Also, ants and British people have a lot in common. Both ants and British people are colonizers. They have a queen. They have terrible teeth. They have terrible taste in food too. Both ants and British people will see bread and beans left out overnight, and they'll wake up in the morning and they'll be like, "Oh, breakfast." Like, why are you stoked? Are you an ant? Bread and beans? Stale bread and beans for breakfast? One time, I told this ant joke at a show, and a lady came up to me after the show, and she said, "I'd like to ask you a question about your ants." And I said, "I'll tell you everything." And she's like, "What do they look like?" And I said, "My ants are huge, and they have wings. And they eat wood." And she's like, "You don't have ants, you have termites." And I was like, "Hold on one second." I took out my phone and I Googled, "How many termites until I'm in danger?" My name's Jay Nelson, goodbye.
Hey, Nelson, ladies and gentlemen, keep going. Why was the mic stand so low, Shane? Why did you booby trap me like that? He's so tall, why was it down here? Who was talking? Was that the ant? Was the ant talking? All right, ladies and gentlemen, come up next to the stage, all the way from Key the Cybertruck. Give it up for Cool. Hey, Luke!
What's going on, Plenty of Bay Coffee Bar? Chino asked me to have a tight 5, so I put on a condom. We advertise this event on social media. Like a lot of people, I use social media. Like a lot of people, my social media use reflects my real life. You know, pictures of good friends and good food, I like that shit. Videos of animals being cute, I like that shit too. Pictures of women on the beach in their new bikinis. Well, I'm married, so I don't like it, but I appreciate it. You know, one of my favorite things about social media is the inspirational things I see on social media. Not only is it inspirational, but sometimes it's contradictory. You know, it's like life, or it says, "This is chess, not checkers," right? Or life is not a game. Sometimes it seems downright unhealthy, you know? I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death.
Amen.
Right?
Nice.
I never eat, so I stay hungry.
Come on. Nice.
It's like, we get it. Drugs are fun. We could do some drugs. No, I find that the most inspirational women on social media oftentimes wear the least clothes. That's inspiring. You know, studies show that women with larger breasts also have a higher self-esteem. which explains why men are attracted to confident women. When I was young, when I was like a 2 or 3 year old kid, I took my older sister's Barbie, and I took the Barbie skinny dipping, right? I was playing with dolls, I took it skinny dipping. And I realized from that moment forward, regarding like silicone toys, right? They're real if you can touch them. They're real if you can touch them. Right? I know. I'm a parent, I know we got a kid in the crowd. You know, one of my rules about my jokes is I don't want to tell a joke on stage that I wouldn't tell in front of my kids. But also one of my rules is like, don't ever like edit myself for my kids, right? No, man. I saw a sign recently and it was drive like your kids live here, right? Which is cool, but I live along a very busy thoroughfare and it's along the way to a school. So I'm gonna drive like you guys drive where my kids live. It's always like double the speed limit. I got a speed bump in front of my house that does not slow anybody down. It's not even one of the new speed bumps. This speed bump been there for about 2 decades. Speed bump's been there longer than the stoplight, I promise. No, but I saw a lady helped a lady the other day, and I could see that she was like, you know, she was obviously on something, right? She may have been drunk, high, or whatever, and she had lost her kid at the park. And I helped her out because I knew exactly what it feels like to be drunk and high and lose my kid at the park. It's like, we're gonna get through this together. Don't worry, lady. All right, guys, that's the end. I'm Cool Hand Luke. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Cool Hand Luke, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of comedians pull up on us. Some keep us moving right along. I know there's a KP audience. You guys know it's comedy night tonight. We're okay with that? Comedy's free. Therapy is on your end. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. I'm just saying, you let a kid see comedy too early. That's how Chino was born. All right.
Chino, he's ready to go. He's ready.
Oh, wait, I'm already on a couple of lists. I don't need to be on that one. That's the Epstein. Those of you that didn't get the joke or are busy. Ladies and gentlemen, get over your next comic. You love her if you come here. Get her, Corky. Rhonda!
Corky! We love you!
Hi guys, how's it going? Nice to see you. How about that storm, huh?
We're going number 8? No.
Pretty
We're
wild.
not. 2. No.
I got stuck with
We
no
got
Wi-Fi for 2
4
days and I almost died.
4 people. Okay, we are stuck over
I
tonight. Anybody got
can't
time or
believe
no? No.
It was
You came
really
late, and then you bumped your
not only
music.
that, no music. All I have is 2 music
I
boxes.
didn't know you guys could hear that shit.
And I go to play the music box, it's playing raindrops are falling on my head.
I appreciate it. All right, sorry. No, if you're all good. I apologize. It's okay.
I'm like, come on. So I thought I was beating the crowd, but really I can only play that for 5 times before I got really mad. And the other one is Sweet Caroline, Shoot Me. So I'm looking around for anything that can get some music on. You know how it feels? No Wi-Fi, I boot up my other computer, it won't boot up. The other one won't boot up, my Oculus won't boot up. I'm like, God wants me to be in silence. Shit. Just with my thoughts, mercy me. So, and then I finally root around long enough to find a Discman, and I got one CD. Guess what it is? Rage Against the Machine. A solid album. I hadn't listened to it in its entirety until this opportunity. I played that 3 times. I'm ready to lead a march. You know? And my post office guy's like, you want to sign for this? I'm like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. He's like, it's for you. it's from Amazon. Hey!
Or, yeah, also, if there's
I had to calm myself down a little bit, but I still don't have the music. My dad is at 1 gig. Help me. Somebody send dad. Anyhow, that's what my life is like right now. But I did a lot of writing, and I did some cleaning, and I wrote some music. And I had to think and hear what the voices are saying, and man, not good. Kill it in the name of So anyhow, what a night. And there's a tree that uprooted itself in my living room. It's in the house, like the tree fell down and crushed the house. You know, killing in the name. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. There's mold on my clothes. I'm so mad. Ducks don't know what to do. Anyhow, so I told Alexa, I was just kidding. I was just like, hey, Alexa, I want to kill myself. And she's like, there's 5 gun stores in your area. Come on! Whose side are you on, Alexa? I'm just joking here. I did that joke on an Oculus, and then my Alexa tried to call 911 while I'm in the middle of a virtual show. Talk about cramping my style. Like, please stop calling the cops. Anyhow, never mind. Let's start the set. Okay. Well, I have a hard time telling the truth, actually. And I like to help people out with their conversations when I really don't need to. But some of my neighbor was like, hey, Corky, where's your mom? I'm like, you know, my mom passed away. She had an overdose. She's like, oh my God, that is so sad. And we wait, and then she's like, what about your dad? And I'm like, my dad? You know? I'm like, he's gone too, right? Everybody's dead. So, I wish I could just smooth that over a little bit, but it just doesn't work out that way. I just let him have it, you know? But here's my point is, I feel so bad for them, I try to spin it, right? They're like, oh, your parents are dead. I'm like, it's fine, who needs parents? I'm like, you know what, I'm better without them. So I should just tell them, like, go fuck yourself and stop asking me questions. That's what I'm gonna do next time. Thank you, guys.
Some of those that run courses are Corky Gardner. Give it up for her, ladies and gentlemen. We keep it moving right along. We've got so many comments to go. Come up to the stage, our videographer, the one who takes care of the live stream. We love him. Give him Mr. Dan Stevie.
All right, as always, let's keep it going for Chino LaForge. All right, the best Chinese Mexican we know. Welcome to Monday. We all made it through the storm. That was some bullshit. Yeah, but I've been through lesser hurricanes. What the fuck? Like, who's rating these things? I don't even know. Oh my God. But Corky isn't messing around. Like, she was even texting me to, like, send her lyrics to songs. Her Wi-Fi was out. It was like, okay, well, yeah, she asked for, was it This Cloud by Bush? Quick lyrics search. There you go, you got that. I don't know. Welcome. Let me take a moment and just look around at y'all. All right, hey, cheers to y'all. All right, everybody take a drink real quick. All right, don't forget to tip your bartenders and servers. Weird world. It's a weird world. All right. Okay, I'm just delaying it. I saw my first homeless penis this week. I was more shocked than you. Like, usually I feel bad. You know, there's definitely a part of me that feels bad for homeless people. Not this guy. He was packing. Like, oh my God. Like, the weird part, he was just standing on the side of the road, like, pissing at the cars. It seemed like a little bit of advertising. You know, I mean, he's looking for his forever home. You know, just looking to get adopted. I don't know. A little jealous. A little jealous. You know, it's kind of hard. You know he's got some mental problems, but like, you know, with a dick like that, homelessness is a choice. Don't pity the privilege is what I'm saying.
That is so Cheesy, I love it.
You saw him too? That is you. Oh, you met a good fella. I know, right? I'm feeling old. There's no denying it. I'm getting older. You know, there's a lot of weird things that kind of sneak up on you. Like the other day, I sat on the toilet. My balls touched the water. It's a milestone, evidently. I didn't see it coming. It doesn't happen all the time, all right? It was once, but it was shocking. Right? They got baptized and I found Jesus. I was like, sweet Jesus. I don't know how to, you know, if your dick touches the water, you know, that feels like, you know, that's something to be proud of. You know, it feels like an accomplishment. You know, but if your balls touch the water, like I don't know how to tighten that up. Like, I don't know what muscle to flex. Like, there's no Kegels for that. Like, what would it be called? Beagles? I just don't know. So I gotta get in shape. It's time to get a girlfriend. I want to get a girlfriend. So I need to start getting in shape. It's a lot easier to get a girlfriend. My wife thinks that's a stupid idea. It's just something else we don't agree on, I guess. But it's kind of hard. You know, I do have a lovely family. I have a wife and 2 kids. And there's nothing I love more than my family. Except drugs and silence. And they don't mix. That's the problem. You see, there's a problem right there.
That's good.
You know, over the COVID time, there's a lot of people getting into yoga. How many guys do yoga in here? All right, there's a couple here. This got me thinking, like, how many guys started getting into yoga when they were all isolated by themselves just to be able to suck their own dick?
Hell yeah.
There's one. Hey, there we go. Hey, cheers to this man. Thank you for your honesty and your accomplishment. The medal will be in the mail soon, my friend. Because, you know, I remember growing up, you know, hearing people say, you know, man, if I could suck my own dick, I'd never leave the house. But from Reddit, I learned that sucking your own dick is more like giving a blowjob than getting a blowjob. So really, that just means that you just want to sit around the house and suck a lot of dick. Which is absolutely fine. Hey, some people do anything for love, even risk back problems. I'm Dan Stevie, that's my time.
Dan Stevie, ladies and gentlemen.
Tonight, dude, you're in heaven
You know,
right
you
now.
really
Let's
don't need to be
deal.
flexible enough to suck your own. You just gotta convince another person to get them to suck their own, and then you just gotta get them to suck yours, and that's really not that hard to do. All right, we're already halfway there. All right, first of all, give it up for our staff, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for everybody who made coffee bar. We're going tonight. We take great care of you. I'm gonna have Alexis walk around with the tip bucket. If you guys are having a good time tonight, I'll be splitting the tips with the comedian tonight. It might even be Alexis, the person who's collecting tips. You never know. It could happen. All right, coming to the stage, one of our more controversial comics, so get yourselves ready. Give it Mr. Jimbo!
All right, keep going, Chino. Yeah, whatever, bro. It's all good. Happy 316 Day. Yeah, wrestling. The 3 wrestling fans will admit it. The virgins. I was told I shouldn't do any political jokes tonight. But do you want to hear one? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take that as a yes. State of the Union right there. I don't know if you guys heard. It's rumored that Netanyahu is dead.
Yes.
It's rumor. But the fucked up part is that if he is dead, that means that Trump is the new president of the United States of America.
All right. How many dog owners we got out there? Dog owners? Yeah, adopt more dogs. What the fuck? All right, dogs. I just think dog owners are very underappreciated. I really genuinely do. I think, like my friends came over to my house and I have a 13-year-old pit bull. He's beautiful. They came over to my house. They were like, Jim, your dog is so calm and well behaved. And I said, I know. I did that. I trained him. For 13 years I trained him. You know what my dog would do if I didn't train him? He would murder. He's a pit bull. 13 years, 0 murders. 13 years, no murders. So now I know how some white parents feel. My Chester's very cute, but he's old. He's 13, which is like 300 in human years. He tore all 4 of his CCLs the other day. By other day, I mean like 6 months ago. He's been on pain pills the entire time, and I found out that my vet really cares about Chester because in the last shipment of pain pills, he sent him a letter that said, if you take Chester off these pain pills, do not do it all at once. Do it gradually. Or he could suffer from severe depression or even have suicidal thoughts. And I thought to myself, like, not my cute little waggy tail Chester. He could never have that. And also, how would we know? How would you know that? So I said, fuck that, I'm poor. Sorry, Chester. I took him off the pain pills. And I'll be damned. I came home the other day, and he was in the corner of my living room doing whippets and sports betting. Father like son. Now I'm also fostering a dog. He's very cute, but he's very skittish. He's very scared. He's special needs, I'd even say. He's so special needs, the other day he ate an ant trap. And I was like freaking out, like, I'm Googling, is he gonna be okay? And then I stopped myself and I realized, if he dies, he'll have definitely found his forever home. I like this. You got a good crowd. I like it. Thank you. More dead dog jokes? Alright. Alright, buckle in. It's either this or Netanyahu. Dead dog Netanyahu jokes? I was walking my dog the other day down the street down Baldwin, and I actually stopped at Mama, and I saw something crazy. I saw a car with the windows rolled up, and there was a baby inside crying. And I was like, oh my God, I always wondered what I would do in this situation. And now I'm like, here, I'm ready, I know exactly what to do. So I waited 5 minutes and just to see if somebody would come out of Mama, and they didn't. So I did what all of you would do. I smashed that window open, and I killed that baby, because no one should have to suffer before they die like that. Thank you. You guys don't see, they don't laugh, but they're really digging this right now. And this whole set's for them. Obviously, I'm kidding, guys. Relax. I've never killed any babies. Unless you count abortion or Plan B. And I'm obviously kidding about that too. I'm really broke. I can't afford Plan B. It's very costly. Especially like me. No, me and my chick, we actually use Plan C. Plan C is where she stays pregnant until a week before it's illegal to get an abortion, so we can cash in on the baby shower, the gender reveal, and the GoFundMe when we lose the baby. Don't judge me, this is Trump's America. Are we great again yet? All right, my name is Jimbo. I hope your bubbles are tight.
Keep it going for Jimbo, ladies and gentlemen. He may not be the comic you want, but he's the comic you deserve. All right. Coming up next to the stage, one of our favorites, our weekly warrior. You've seen him here if you've been here in the past 8 weeks. Give it up for Mr. Ed the Dre!
All right, let's hear it for Chino and the Paella Bay Coffee and Bar. Kick your weight staff. Yeah. All right, I can appreciate this green light because I'm standing under for St. Bong Rick. I don't know who the fuck St. Patrick is. Let's hear a round of applause. Do you think people are getting too rich for doing nothing nowadays? Too rich for doing fucking nothing. Motherfuckers are so rich nowadays that they can pay another person to have their pregnancy. Scientifically, it's called a surrogate. I call it rich bitches Weight Watchers. Yeah, if you got a lot of money, you're a female, and you're thin, you want to stay thin, you have a surrogate. If you're already overweight and you want to get thin, you use the OZ, baby, the Ozempic. Right? It's a shot that just melts away the fat, apparently. Females are having some issues with it though because they're getting a bunch of loose skin around the navel and vagina region. It's as though Ozempic is a side effect wholesaler. You can get 2 wizard sleeves for the price of 1. Fucking two like that one. Holy shit. If you're a fucking freak in 2026, you can get an ex-big bitch who took the OZ. You can hit it in the back, the middle, and the front. Yeah, still freaky. Still freaky. I blame all of the plastic surgery and shit on the KKK, the Kardashian Klux Klan. They have fucked up more successful black men's lives than the CIA. You know what I'm saying? Take the KKK, CIA, state and local, police and government. Black men is a hard thing to be in America. Right? It's super tough. I know all about it. I have survived through a bunch of different stereotypes. I'm 42 years old. I'm single. I don't have any felonies. I don't have any kids. I've been a professional athlete in multiple sports. And I own multiple businesses. I'm what they would call an enigma. Right? It's tough being a black man in America. The first time I ever drove by myself, I was pulled over. The cop asked me if I knew why I was being pulled over. I said, no, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm driving to the best of my ability, sir. He said, well, this car is registered to a 7-year-old white lady. I was like, Catherine Hayden? I'm everybody Hayden II. That's my grandma. He looked at me all side-eye and was like, it's just a mulatto driving his grandma's car. We need tobacco. Fucking real deal. It's hard to be black in America. Luckily, I had a confident and well-rounded black mom. She was super confident because she was married and had a bunch in common with Israel. She was fully financed and fully backed by an American-born Christian white male. It was my dad. Yeah, don't mistake him for any politicians. Those motherfuckers are all fucked up. But my mom always looked out for me. When I got old enough to have people over at my house and hang out, and I had friends of mine that were females, I would close the door because I grew up in a townhouse and you could hear anything that was spoken about if the door wasn't closed. She didn't like that shit one bit. She would roll up to the door and slide condoms under that shit, talking about save your skin for your wife. It was a joke by all my female friends in high school. I appreciated the sentiment though, because generally speaking, a black male that's as thin and as well dressed as I am has multiple baby mamas or dates one fat white chick. Fucking truth hurts, man, I know. Thankfully, I've got neither. Appreciate that, Mom. Yes, suck. I want to give a shout out to the president that made it possible for my parents to get together. The first black president, Abraham Lincoln. Check that motherfucker's track record. If you close your eyes and thought about it, he was a Republican that freed the slaves. He was tall enough to be an NBA center. And that motherfucker got capped in the back of the head on a walk-by. Sounds black as hell to me. Add to that, they put that motherfucker on the darkest coin that we have, worth the least amount of money. And they took that shit out of circulation. Could you imagine if Trump's fucking retarded ass found out that a Republican freed the slaves? He would do the one thing he's best at, shit his pants. That's a motherfucker. That's my time on the edge of the trip. Thank you all.
And congrats, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a handful of comics left and only a little bit of time left, so we're gonna crank it up. You guys ready for this home stretch, this last third? You guys ready to juice it up? Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get up for your next comic, the Roast Battle winner of last year. Roast Battle coming up next month. I'll announce the date soon, so get ready. Give it up for Joel Hewitt!
All right, that's great. That's great. Woo! How's everybody feeling, huh? Hey, everybody, thanks for having me. My name is Joel Hewitt. I've been a comic for just short of 2 years now. And if there's anything that I've learned in that time, it's that context is key. It's all about how you word things, right? Example, I brandished a weapon at bystanders and homeless people the other day at Walmart. Reality, I am a 28-year-old man who spent $50 on Nerf guns and now performs drive-by shootings for my own newsman. I'm mixing it up, man. I'm trying new things. Don't kill a guy for having a hobby. I was on an airplane the other day. I was on a red-eye flight from Maui to LA, taking off at about 1 in the morning. And I had one of those flash choir mob people on the plane. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Those people that sing on airplanes. We're taking off at 1 a.m. and all you can hear is, I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I'm like, yo, this is the reason I should be able to bring guns on airplanes. This is a red-eye flight. Are you fucking kidding me with your acapella group right now? I'd rather have 100 babies crying on that plane. Jeez. It's the same type of people who do that clap when the plane lands. You know what I mean? I always act like I'm some PTSD war veteran, you know? PTSD war veteran. When people clap at the end of the flight, I just go, ah! 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 And the clapping stops immediately. That's a little tip for you. The other day, I found $10 on the ground, and a homeless guy from about 10 feet away saw me do it. He goes, hey man, that's my money, that's my money. I go, oh yeah? How much is it? He goes, that's a $20 bill. I go, it's a $10 bill. You're a liar. What have we learned here? Tell me something honest about yourself, sir. He goes, I'm afraid of commitment. I said, shit man, so am I. Maybe we could work on this together. Maybe you and I could get a timeshare together. Everyone hates this joke. All right, fuck this one. All right. Everyone fucking hates that joke. Throw it out the window. All right, that's done. That's done. Get it out of here. I was in Wailea the other day. I went to the Tommy Hilfiger store. It's probably the most Caucasian sentence I've said all year. Fun fact for you, pretty much everybody in this room knows this, but there's basically no black people on Maui. Exception is Dread.
Yes.
But this is very unfortunate for me because I'm desperately attracted to black women. That's not a joke, it's just a fact. Honesty equals reward. It's a callback to the joke that didn't work a second ago. Anyway, I got in this Tommy Hilfiger store and the greeter saw me walk in and he goes, most white dude you've ever seen in your life, he goes, what's up my Tommy Hilfiger? And I was like, whoa, dude. There's no way that was off the cuff. You were pre-prepared with that. You were waiting for me to walk in here to say that. I know you were. Respect, figure. All right. I got the 2 black people in the room to laugh at that. All right. This is stressful. This is really stressful. I'm sweating profusely. I went to a dispensary in New York City, and it was one of my first real legitimate experiences at a dispensary, right? And they have bud tenders. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody experience it? The bud tender asks you, they go, hey man, what kind of high are we feeling today, you know? Do you want to fall asleep on the couch tonight, or do you want to come to a complete stop at a green light? So what kind of question is that? What kind of degeneracy is this? I feel like a loser. I'm spending my money at this establishment. Can you imagine if bartenders asked you that? If they were like, all right, man, what kind of drunk are we feeling tonight? Do we want to get a DUI in a stolen vehicle? Or do we want to call our ex-girlfriend at 3 in the morning going, is it because I'm a comedian? All right, guys. Joe Hewins, thank you so much.
Joe Hewins, ladies and gentlemen, does not disappoint. Keep it going for him. All right. Coming up next is 2 parts comic, 1 part poet. If you know him, you know what I'm talking about. Give it up for Mr. Ivan.
Thank you so much. Someone asked me the other day, hey, what about your pronouns? I said, dude, I am Argentinian. I pronounce the best I can. I am bisexual, which means I have twice the opportunity, you know, of getting ghosted. My sex life is a paranormal activity. Who do you want to call, right? Ghost fuckers? Anyway, it's weird. My life is weird. I have this conversation with a lady. She said, do you live on your own? I said, yes. Do you want to do something? It was 12 in the it was midnight, right? I was like, what the fuck? And I go like, yeah, of course. And she goes, 200 for 1 hour, 600 for the night. I know, right? I said, I can't believe you're saying this. I was just about to give you my rates. She couldn't afford it. I was fine. Talking about my sex life, the last time I had a threesome with 2 guys, I became a bird watcher. By that I mean every time I get a boner, I think I can go for a cockatoo. We're getting there. I have a lot of troubles with English, as you can see, because one of my hobbies is not being understood. I enjoy it. Thank you for not understanding. Yeah. Just let me know if you understand. I will change my jokes. I won't do that anymore. I went to Target and I asked one of the guys working there, where do you keep your kitchen stuff, right? And she looked at me and said, the homosexual aisle is aisle 7. I was like, what? She said, I said the homosexuals aisle, it's aisle 7. Thank you, I love not being understood. I looked at her and I said, thank you so much, darling. Jesus Christ. I didn't say Jesus Christ. I don't believe. One time I just believed a little bit about Jesus Christ, you know, I was in the public restroom, I was taking a shit, and this guy started like, we didn't met ever, right? But our asses were like, they were having a conversation, you know? Like a real one, it was like really deep, right? I went to wash my hands, and this guy comes out of his stall and goes, Jesus loves you, and leaves without washing his hands. And I'm trying to picture this guy, it's like, imagine him like driving and going like, Jesus take the wheel, and Jesus going like, fuck no, wash your hands, man. I got 1 more minute of this. I smoke weed. I don't know if you can notice that I smoke a lot. I smoke till I cannot talk English anymore, and I smoke, that's every day. And I smoke till I have a panic attack. Anyone here? Yeah, I knew it! Amazing. The only one's laughing. All right, you should probably start smoking until you have a panic attack. And I was having one yesterday, it was great. and I saw this shadow talking to me in Spanish. And that's when I realized, this is no panic attack. This is a Hispanic attack. More of these. I think we're good. My name is Ian. Thank you so much.
I told you he's a poet with his words. Beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to PNW 420, still watching. Stay on for like 25 more minutes. We're almost done. Please don't check out. All right. Coming up next to the stage, if you thought he was foreign, well, this guy is so much more foreign than that last guy. All the way from the Middle East, get over Bashar!
Keep it going for Chino, guys. It is nice to be up here. My name is Bashar. I am from Iraq. Not to be mistaken. Are you from Iraq? Oh, right on. Not to be mistaken with Iran. Alright? We got our democracy 20 years ago. Thank you very much. And the stats don't lie. Iraq is actually leading the region with obesity and gay rights. Okay, that's a dicey one. I'm just kidding. Our gays are still in the closet. They never came out. I am a Muslim though. If you didn't guess that. I appreciate that, nice lady. I am a Muslim though, and I get asked often, well, what did your folks bring to the table, right? We got all the technology, we built the world, right? But I gotta remind you, we brought astronomy, algebra, love is blind. You know the burqa? You guys
the theme, it's a tight fight. That's fine. Tight fight.
Yeah, so much going on. So much going on right now. We got the supreme leader got taken out. The crazy part, I know a lot of you looking at me like, you call him the supreme leader? He's not my supreme leader, he's their supreme leader. But he got taken out the first day of the fight, right? And it just got me to think, you know, dude might have just, you know, he's an 86-year-old devout Muslim in the holy month of Ramadan. You know, I can't help it just to be like, he was like, me right here. He's trying to get to heaven. We are promised a lot more in heaven, guys. Okay, that's, I mean, you know. Too soon. Yeah. I've lived on mine for a while. I finally started my own business here. Taking a deep breath over there, it's like, what the fuck is that? I'm done with that stuff, okay? Finally started my own business here and setting up my Google account. And Google was like, hey, you should mention that you're, you know, from a certain minority, right? And I was like, I don't know if Muslim owned is the missing piece of the puzzle here. That's gonna bring me more folks on Maui, you know? So I just said Muslim owned, LGBTQ operated. Okay, too much. Yeah, you guys are very tolerant. You know, being, what'd you say? Mashallah, there you go, bro. It's getting dangerous for us saying that stuff. A whole plane got diverted on Southwest for some dude praying on a plane, right? This is not even a joke, but I'm like, I barely pray at home. I ain't never praying again. Okay, guys, you've been very tolerant. My name is Bashar. Thank you.
Keep it going for Bashar, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be here all foul month because he's on a no-fly list. All right. No, he's actually living better than most of us, but it's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, I haven't seen him in a while. I'm happy to see him back on our comedy stage. Get up for Joshua.
Do the whale. The whale's gonna kill him, bro.
I wish. It's not my joke. So a black guy walks into a bar and he asks the bartender, "Can I have a drink?" And the bartender says, "Why wouldn't you be able to have a drink?"
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a clap for that. I'll give you a clap for that.
That's way too unracist for most people to get.
See that? Oh my God. It's
No.
Jesus. No. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, somebody told me that Israel's the new Nazis. That's impossible, they're Jews.
That's a good one.
I found out one of my neighbors wasn't illegal, and I called the cops on him, and some Hawaiian picked up the phone, and he said, "Get a life, Holly," and hung up. Like a psychopath. I actually thought of this one joke. I was staring at a pile of wood, and I was like, "How can I make a joke out of wood?" And it was actually like I feel like my first writable joke. And there was this Irish carpenter, master carpenter in Ireland, and he's like very spiritual and very respectful of nature, and so he's walking through the woods, whenever he walks through the woods, he'll find the right tree, he'll ask the tree if it's willing to be used, and he finds the right tree, he asks the tree if it's willing to be used, and the tree said, "I would if you want a tree."
Yo, that's the first writable one. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah.
I write poetry, and I have a free poetry book. If anybody would like one, you can come up to me after, and I'll give you one. But somebody was like kind of wondering, because some of it seems kind of religious, and so they're wondering like what I am, but like I'm mainly Christian. On my bad days, I'm a Muslim. On my good days, I'm Buddhist. I was open to Mormonism once, but turns out I'm thoroughly interested in more Buddhism. Sometimes when I'm lonely, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Turns out if you want to like come up to random people's doors and try and hang out and have a conversation with them, you're likely to end up with a restraining order. But mostly, honestly, if I was any of them, I'd probably be a pretty bad person. But I have one poetry kind of joke. It might not be the best in context, but it's one that I wrote and I thought it was kind of funny. It was a devotional poem to a farm that I work for, and it's kind of a joke somebody wrote. What even is a poem? I mean, I think it's like, let me hit this DMT and ask the spirit beings inside or around or somewhere else, like depending on who you ask, I guess. So they told me it's like a mute. They eat some of this good fruit, and they can't say nothing, but you can hear loud and clear the sound of satisfaction riding out a vibration that sounds like what Mama Ina grew. It tastes like what Mama Ina grew. Changing the environment to taste like the way the environment changed you. Bro, this fruit tastes like DMT. It's a lot better in context. I don't do DMT, but yeah. Thank you.
I got it. I do DMT. I got it. I also stopped doing DMT because I realized that's what your brain releases when you die, and I don't want to have a tolerance to that shit. I don't want to feel all of death. I would like to just lower my tolerance back down. That's what I'm doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, a producer, a rapper, and now a comic. Give it up for G.
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys? Give it up for Chino. My name is G. Well, actually, yeah, tonight's theme, the Type 5, also one of Epstein's favorite things. Pretty rough, pretty rough. G stands for gay. There's, you know, I was alive in 2026, a lot of gay dudes, a couple gay dudes in here tonight, I think. And it's great, a couple gay guys here. And hey, gay, a couple of lagoon hounds. But a lot of trans, I can tell you fellas, but I know like 10 chicks now with dicks that are bigger than yours, so it's pretty rough. And I know about 30 chicks with dicks that are bigger than mine, so that's also rough. But I remember back in high school, we found my friend's brother's DVD, Chicks with Dicks, Volume 2. Whoa. It was, yeah, we were like, what the hell is this shit, you know? And anyways, it's true, man. I feel like they took everything that they did from Chicks with Dicks Volume 1, and they said, you know what? I'm gonna push the limits. Fuck Chicks with Dicks Volume 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're putting them all into 2, and it was truly a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece. So give it up for that. Anyways, Type 5, huh? So, yeah, but, anyways, these old ladies will come up to me, you know, they'll be like, oh, you know, if I was 50 years younger, I'm like, what's up with now, you know? What's the problem right now? Yeah. And, so, yeah, rough. I was like, you might be thinking, you know, I'm thinking this, I'm like, why does my asshole hurt? It's because Israel's been butt fucking us since the 50s. And, you know, it's true. It's fucking true, man. It's coming to light, you know? It's like, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my uptown boy. You know? It's fucked, but, let's see here. I quit drinking like 9 months ago. That's one of the better decisions that I made. And yeah, the doctor, he was like, you know, you gotta quit. Way too cool, you're crushing too much puss. You gotta quit, man. You gotta put it down. I said, no, really, I just go hard on the weekends. You know, I had it pretty under control until it was the weekend, and then it was like, you know, 30 to 60 drinks sometimes. So it's kind of a menace. The old Flaskin' Robbins. But I was wasted, so it was 31 favors I'd be asking. I was like, all right, man, you gotta fucking pull this shit together, bro. And I got a few minutes left. Like, anyone got any questions or anything? Yell some shit out, man. See if I can bounce this thing back. Nothing, anything? Yell something out, man. I don't know. What do we got here? How my hair get what? Told you, man. Israel's been at it for 15 plus years here, man. No, I don't know. I got the Welsh in me, so yeah, get the Welsh bro.
You seem like a Casey Rocket fan.
Casey Rocket? I like Casey, yeah. Casey's nice. He's animated. I don't know. I gotta get more comfortable up here so I can get more fucking animated.
You got a crowd
for to shine, yeah. There we go. Animated. Donald Trump. He's
Fuck Trump, he's a piece of shit. I'm talking to myself. I got 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They said Netanyahu's dead. I was like, then who am I gonna vote for? Actually, it was in reverse. He was doing all the effing. There's kids here, man. Gotta calm down. Anyways.
Like 30 seconds, yeah.
Just gonna sit here.
You can call it early if you want.
A rap? Some bars. Oh man, that's fucking tough.
The loosest 5.
I'm up on the stage. I'm feeling real rage. Everything that's been coming and happening in the fucking news. I'm feeling displaced. Like the people in Kihei that got hit the hardest. Now we gotta put our fucking work together to show them what heart is.
Yeah.
Good work, Dad. I'll come back next week.
Give it over G, ladies and gentlemen.
Land the plane.
Also, one of our viewers, Dilbert, says he's going to be here next week. Prove it. Prove it. I'm going to shake your fucking game.
Yeah, Dilbert.
We got a few left. We're going to tighten it up, try to finish up. Ladies and gentlemen, come on to the stage. Give it up for Miss Abby Rose.
Dilbert.
Thanks, Chino. I do apologize for the parents of the children in the audience, but this is a comedy night, so I don't know. I just feel like every time I come to these, I like inherently just make it sexual and explicit, and I don't know why it always ends that way, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep that trend going because who doesn't love sex? Am I right? So anyway, not too long ago, I hooked up with this guy. And, you know, things were getting hot and heavy, and he goes, I had a vasectomy. And I'm like, great, because who doesn't love a cream pie? And I'm like, looking forward to this. And then, you know, he goes, well, I actually haven't had my sperm tested in a while, so maybe it'd be safer if I pull out. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't really know that was a thing, but okay, yeah, I guess no cream pie for Abby, okay. Sure, it's so much fun. Yeah, we're going at it, everything's fine, and then, you know, he comes, and normally a guy would pull out and, like, give you a second, but not this guy. He pulls out, comes on my back, and then he fucking eats it immediately.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't know that was, like, a thing.
No, it's not. It's not a
guys
thing.
do that?
It's
Okay,
not a
okay,
thing.
yeah. So, yeah, the guy, he did it, like, with zero hesitation. He like literally ate it all. I was like, and then basically lied to me about the sperm thing, just so he could like have it all for himself. So now all my friends and I call him Greedy Birdie. Not a dirty birdie because that's someone who would actually spit it back in your mouth and share it with you. But this guy, you know, he wasn't that polite. He wasn't that nice to share. This guy was fucking selfish. Hence Greedy Birdie. And now I'm like wondering how the hell did I end up in this situation, and I'm mostly traumatized. But yeah, I mean, that's dating. Dating in 2026 is broad enough already. And here I am thinking we're just gonna Netflix and chill, and suddenly you have a grown-ass man eating his cum off your back. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, I guess I had an absolute original experience, and I didn't realize there were like any of those even left. But the head wasn't even that good, unfortunately. I didn't even come. It was just this guy eating his own cum, and I like thought I was showing up for a hookup, and somehow ended up hosting a one-man buffet. So, anyway, that's my time.
Thank you for sharing, Abby. Shit. I warned the child. Hey, as somebody who's into lifting right now, I'm like, hey, that's wasted protein. You can't let that go. You can't let that go. That's testosterone. Those things we need. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage from the internet itself, give it up for Internet Jax.
Man, this is a fluid-filled comedy night tonight. Kind of reminds me of a lot of these new age practices that people partake in, and you know, some of them are legit, some of them are not. I tell people, do not try to talk to me until I've started my day with my coffee enema. See, there's actually the trifecta of power if you want to start the day off right. It's not Wim Hof. It's not meditation. It's butthole sunning, coffee enema, and that was pretty close with drinking, eating your own sperm, but you gotta drink your own piss. It's gold for a reason. That's right. And the best thing is you can make coffee out of it too. So yeah, if you were wondering why my skin looks so good and healthy, that's just one of the secrets. Yeah, no, I feel that dude. Like, you definitely do not want to be sacrificing your own testosterone. And I have similar issues too. Like, I am constantly being harassed by women trying to rob me of my life force. I mean, it is a tragedy. As soon as they find out that you're a born-again virgin, all of a sudden, Satan is just sending demon after demon. Jackson, come camping with me. Jackson, I'm in your bed naked. We can just cuddle. They used to work on me in the past, but never again. Sorry, ladies, to disappoint you, but I'm older and wiser now. Yeah. See, what was another topic I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, everyone's been, really affected by this flood, and it was sad. There was a mild amount of mud. A couple people lost their houses, and part of South Kihei Road was destroyed. And I mean, like, people are getting all worked up on social media, like, with these montages with, like, the sad music. It's just like, this is the worst tragedy that has ever happened to Maui. It's like, dude, were you guys here a couple years ago? Actually, no, some people did say that. I got into it with one of my friends. She was just crying and crying and crying. But I don't want to get too much into that. Long story short, yes, it was a bummer, but there's a lot bigger fish to fry. And clearly, a lot of y'all did not learn your lesson because people are still doing tarot readings, so. Anyway, what else was working me up? Oh yeah, here's a fun one. Speaking of rampage and destruction, what is Godzilla's favorite kind of cereal?
What?
Tokyo's. Yeah, just kind of keep it kid friendly sometimes. But no, I do my part now. Like, I've spent a lot of time working on my hobo skills. Like, I am an expert level gas jugger. Mediocre at flying the cardboard sign, but I can hold my own. And the hard part about dating is chicks seem to think that you need all this money to have a baby, okay? It's absolutely ridiculous, okay? I live in LA part-time. I know all the little black kids that run around selling candy bars at the fucking stadiums. Like, all the kids that have the Mexican people start their kids with their own hot dog cart as soon as they're like 7 years old. So you can turn a child into an asset very, very quickly. So yeah, if I have some kids, all right, boom. Each kid you get $450 in food stamps. That covers you until they're like 5, 6, to where they're eating more than their month's share, and then give them a set of candy bars or some freaking silly hats or hot dogs and shit and send them on their way. It's the American way.
That's Internet Jacks, ladies and gentlemen. He will be working HR at your job tomorrow. You ready for him? Yeah. He'll be writing his syllabus. Coming up next to the stage, he's been waiting patiently, came all the way from the destroyed streets of Kihei. Give it up for Mr. Rick Jager!
Guys, I'm gonna do this quick. So my wife and I have been married for, I don't know, 38 years or something like that. Thanks. She's not here. She's back in Virginia, I've discovered the secret to a long, successful marriage is to just stay the fuck away from each other for as long as possible. So, we've gotten to the point now where we're just waiting around to see who wins the death lottery. We have a daughter who lives at home with us still. She listens to this EDM music, this electronic dance music. Have you heard this? Now, I've never done Molly, but I think you must have to do this drug to enjoy this stuff. Because when you're sober, it sounds like shit. So, she has a tagline that she'll use after she says something mean. She says, "I'm just saying." Like it's some kind of magic eraser to make what she just said okay somehow. So she'll say, "Hey Dad, why don't you go to the gym? You're getting kind of fat." "I'm just saying." So I just say to her, "Honey, you are a 36-year-old customer service rep who still lives at home with her parents. And if you think you're going to inherit this house, you've got another thing coming, because that goes to the winner of the death lottery." Just saying. Where are my surfers? Surfers. All right. I just want to say for the record that the Beach Boys are fucking liars, okay? They have this song called "Catch a Wave" about surfing, right? If you haven't heard it, there's a line in this song that says, "You paddle out, turn around and raise. That's all there is to the coastline craze." Really? That's all there is? Maybe for you guys that's all there is, but for a guy from Virginia, the learning curve is just a little bit steeper than that. They don't say anything about going over the falls, getting caught in the spin cycle, not having enough oxygen to make it back to the surface, or, oh shit, what's that other thing? Drowning. They don't mention drowning. So that's all there is, huh? Fuck you, Brian Wilson. So I've been a pharmacist now for 42 years, guys. Thank you. So, lately I've been doing a lot of contract work because for some reason, they don't really like to hire a 65-year-old pharmacist.
Why?
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, interview. I really hate interviews. I'll do okay with the interview till they get to the question, "So, where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I'm like, "Surfing on Maui. Can you help me with that?" Yeah, I didn't get that job, but I'm just really, really tired of always working with drugs. And now, I just want to do something. Thanks, guys. My name's Rick Jagger.
King Donor and Jagger, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got a couple more we're going to call tonight. We're going to find who our audience members tonight are and who our comedian of the night is to split the tips with me. Coming up next to the stage, give it up Mr. Pete. Pete, come on up, Pete.
Yeah, I think the English language is pretty funny. Why are people called morons?
You're on next
really
second. I'll check for a couple minutes.
I used to be a guardian in ayahuasca ceremonies, and they would send me out to find people who would venture away from the container. It would take me 2 hours to get back, and the rule of thumb was that I was supposed to stay straight while these people were doing this medicine journey. But I figured, why not drink more? So I was really tapped into the whole thing, and it led to some really interesting journeying And there was this guy, he was really pissed off, so he applied to the club, and they said, well, you're in. And, Bill Clinton, you know, he was a really funny guy, because he used to go with his style. He must have did some public speaking, but he goes, I did not have sex with that girl. I did not inhale that weed. I'm happy. That was some strong ass weed. And then Obama comes along and he goes, today, black people and white people, they're one and the same. It just is. So it was interesting. There was a continuation there and the same story going on. And I don't know if anybody here is really awake or woke, but the thing is, why are we still trusting that the news that we get is really what's happening? And this is it's not comedy, because humor is anti-tumor. This really helps me in my process, because right now I'm ignoring the news on purpose. I open my phone, Yahoo, and I just don't want to even read the headlines are telling me. And you know what? It doesn't matter. If you invest now in gold, silver, Bitcoin, how are you going to cash in if the shit hits the fan? You know, we're not going to be able to really cash in all this investment. And so many people are spending so much time getting depressed about the news. The news here is that today we had a really warm day, and we're still here on Maui, and we have the freedom to speak, which is really nice, and it's very beautiful. I think that, you know, I went, last week I said I had a new job that I created a toilet bowl Richter scale analysis. And I go and I measure for the people, and I suggest maybe the efficient 1.5 gallon flock. But I went in tonight and I had a different perspective on it. This is one of the most streamlined of all the shitters on Maui. And I went over there to the cool lounge, the Kava bar, and that one is really, it's one of my most favorite ones of all. And there's many reasons, because it's not a residual left by other people. The smell is like, it leads me to a point where it's friendly. Is it a joke from the creator that here we have the area of most erroneous pleasure, and then right next to it is the waste disposal plant? It's like going to the dump, and on the way you see all these homeless people. It's like I cannot avoid, I don't want to avoid, I want to get out and hug every one of those people. But then again, I don't feel like taking on all that into the dirt. So this is a fine line. And I want to talk about the real N-word here.
Did you know you can fuck the waste of
There was a guy in my YouTube, and there's this guy on Facebook, Rampage, and he just comments about puppy and all this baby oil stuff, and he's more and more into it. Every 1 minute. So anyway, I thought it was the guy who was walking with this kid, and I go, are you Rampage? He goes, no. And it was funny because he looked just like him, and that's funny how life is. You know?
Rampage Jackson.
So there was this one ayahuasca ceremony, and this guy, he tapped into his spirit, and he became like a demonic. I thought he was going to explode in some dark magic. So I went up to him as a guardian, and I go, hey bro, what's up? How's it going? He goes, you're angelic. I go, well, you're angelic, and I get your ass back in the container because she's going to do the water prep. And this is my last one. I do a lot of things on my own. I have a sound healing company, and what happened was I got hired to do this job for Gay Pride Adventures. It's 25 gay dudes are coming. So I build myself, and I tell them, these pinballs will light your ass up like a pinball machine. And they go, oh, really? So I'd like to thank the opportunity to share with you through these notes jotted, and give thanks and praise that we're here on Maui every time the shit's hitting the fan on the planet, man. Thank you.
Keep it going for Pete, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a weird analogy, the waste department being next to the playground. Did you know you can fuck the waste department? Just saying. All right, we got one more comic, and then we got Doug gonna be closing out the night, and we'll find out who the comic of the night is. I already know who audience members of the night are. You guys ready for that? Hey, you two right here, I marked you in from the beginning of the night, and you guys came on in, so you two, this couple right here. You win a prize tonight. I'll come talk to you guys in a second. I got a secondary prize for these two over here, but we'll talk to you in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, come up to the stage real quick. Get over Mr. Clyde.
Aloha! Hey, real quick, Peter. I kind of call you up for that joke. only two. It's still the joke, the punchline. Pretend you guys didn't see that. What's up, everybody? Make some noise if you love Maui. Quick five. Joke number one. Don't ever get a hotel in Expedia. Let me tell you what happened. Everybody make some noise for Eric and Umi and my nephew Abel. Don't worry, he doesn't understand what swear words are tonight, so he's safe. He thinks it's Spanish. They were with me, so witness, I'm gonna tell the story. Is that okay with y'all? Yeah. Okay. We stayed at this place in Waikiki called Heritage Hotel something something. You been there? The Expedia thing goes, king bed or 2 queens. I said, okay, I'll roll the dice. But if we don't get the room there, I'm gonna sleep next to your wife. Because we're gonna be on one day. So we get to the hotel, y'all. Guess what? How many beds were in that room, y'all? 1 king bed. I had to go back to the attendant guy. I'm like, hey, how I'm gonna swear dizzle this, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, he's Filipino. I roll up. Filipino ka ba? Oo. Yeah, pare ko. I'm gonna make adobo later on. Can you make the king bed to 2 queen bed? He said, let me call my boss. Really? Apa dah dia buat? Apa tu dia ni? Kita tak ada apa dia ni. Betul kan? Oi, selamat bo. Yes, we can give you the role. Make sure no one got to do queen beds. Use Lyft. Don't use Uber. Wait for the rates to go down. I got around town for $5 a ride, y'all. Make some noise for that. So we're running late. I'm about to go to the recording studio because the boss man I was working for on the tours in Waikiki was too hypey. Let's just say that. He did his job. And he was so hypey that he almost got killed by 7 Samoans. Imagine, you walk in the club with all my Usos and my gangster thugs, and you got the whitest boy with the Hawaiian Hawaii jersey on, geeking with the matching army hat. Right now, y'all black, you'd be laughing right now, so this is all white folks, so I know y'all don't get it. And I just want to say, make some noise if there's any Filipinos in the house. Filipino ka ba? Oh. Hey, Hawaiiano, Filipino, same. Love is the light. There's so much white people here, I think it's a damn Starbucks convention. Fuck you, Howleys. Thank you for paying my rent. Aloha.
Governor Clyde, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, he's joking about the fucking Howleys. He doesn't pay rent. All right. We got one more performer gonna do song. You gonna do song tonight, Dylan? Close us out. No, close us out with the song. We gotta make this quick. Doug's gonna close out with the song. Alexis, your comic of the night, as voted by your peers. Congratulations. It wasn't just the room, it was the comedians too. I asked them. Doug's gonna play us off. We're gonna call it a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the staff of Pioneer Bay Coffee and Bar. Kicking ass all night. Make sure you tip the fuck out of them. Have a good night. And here's Doug to close it out with Mr. Doug.
No, your favorite one.
I asked him if he has a request to an ass.
I said, no, your favorite one.
Anybody? I used ass, my favorite one, but I didn't know you even knew that.
Eh? Isn't that a Kanye song? Eh?
I think it was written by a baby. How you doing, sweetie pie? Well, I just want to say this morning, right over on Baldwin Avenue here, there was a van which said Hike Maui on it. And there were a whole bunch of people in the van. And I went up to the police department and I said, hey, you know, is someone trying to commit fraud on these people here? They're riding in a van and it says Hike Maui, and I think they've been ripped off. Thank you. I'm going to count to 3 and I want, that's good enough. I've got this narrative about casual sex. How many people are into casual sex? Raise your hand. 1, 2. We got 2 people. You know, there is no such thing as casual sex. There's nothing casual about sex. You have sex with someone, you've created a bond. And whether that person is someone you should have a bond created with, the bond is still there. And now you've got to deal with it. So, I wrote a song about not doing that kind of thing. It goes like this. I don't wish to get too close to just anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. Getting too close can get you fucked. And I don't mean in the pleasurable way. Maybe it's not clear what I'm saying. I'm talking about that word spelled T-O-O. And if I get too close, but I'm not staying, there may be no place good left to go. Terrible. Yeah, it can feel real good when you're playing, fucking around with someone you don't really know. And if you get too close, well, I'm just saying, there ain't no place good left to go. I've been down that road too many times before. Next time I'm just walking out the door. 'Cause I don't wish to get too close to just anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. This time I'm walking out before we fuck. Thank you. And I got one more thing to say.
One more time for John and all the comics you guys heard tonight. We hope you guys had a good time. If you had a great time, tell your friends. If you didn't, shut your fucking mouth. We don't need rumors. It's a small island. Every Monday, 7 o'clock, this happens here. Tune in on the comedy, singing it on YouTube every Monday at 7 o'clock Hawaii time. It's probably past your bedtime. Go to bed. Thanks for joining us. You know, safe. We love you. See you next week. Bye.